I'm Claire McNerney. I'm a first-year theater and linguistics major here at UCSD, and I'm a volunteer librarian at Darkstar. The first thing that I do when I get in is I take my stuff down and I set up my laptop. It's important to be able to check books out, let people know what's going on, and just generally be available for the patrons of the library. If people come in, I will show them around. I'll show them the board games. Sometimes we'll even play a board game. And if people don't come in, then I'll just study, look at the books, reshelve books, have a good time. I think the best thing that Darkstar has to offer is space. There's just a few tables, but there's room enough. I've seen like 12 people sitting in the library, studying, talking, playing games. And I think that that's really nice to have somewhere to go. It's run by the students, not the school, so it's a place free of like the watchful eye of UC San Diego where you can just be yourself. As a reader and a writer, I'm always really interested in world building and the different ways that people can create worlds that are so different than our own but still have the same heart inside of them. I guess the way that characters interact it's not always the same. You know, they're constrained by their world, but the fact that they can live in worlds that are so different than the worlds that we live in and still possess the same emotions is really inspiring to me. I also think it's fun. I have a good time reading science fiction and fantasy. Because I'm so new to the library, there's always cool and interesting things to find in it. I recently discovered that we had backlogs of science fiction magazines ranging from the 1940s to the near present. And as someone who specializes in short fiction as a writer and has submitted to many of those magazines and gotten many, many rejections from them, it was so wonderfully exciting for me to see the history of a genre I love spread out onto the walls of this place. And I kind of freaked out. At the end of the day, I sweep up, bring in the sign, and lock up, and the Darkstar Library remains cozy and quiet until the next shift.